Lakers fans are absolutely delusional. The fan base in LA thinks they deserve every player and they're going to get them one way or another. They trust and think Rob Pelinka is going to get them star after star after star, and now it involves the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hey everybody, Billy BB back with you on Cavs Digest. Talking Cavs basketball, it's related to other fan bases. Just a shot at the Lakers fans because they just think they deserve everything and everyone. We're going to jump into that. We're going to have a surprise guest from a year ago talking about this subject. We're going to talk about, again, our feelings on our players, if we're even willing to trade them, who to, and for what. Be sure to subscribe to the page. We got a lot of great stuff coming out right now. It's a really busy offseason. Kind of tough to cipher through everything. So following a page like this is big because we're keeping you up to date. We're asking you guys questions, asking you guys to drop down into the comments, and asking you guys to subscribe. If you're already subscribed, if you're already following, best thing you can do to support the channel is share and send to other people. So, jumping into it, we have had another request for the Lakers to go get Jarrett Allen. Lakers fans believe that they have the right or should be in the mix for any star that seems like they could be on the move. And once again, in this offseason, Laker fans think they can get Jarrett Allen. They think Jarrett Allen's the perfect fit. They think that, it's going to work out great for them to get Jarrett Allen. And once again, they missed the main point of two huge things. Number one, are we willing to trade Jarrett Allen? And number two, what do they have to give? Lakers fans seem to fail to ask themselves this question year after year after year. What do we have to give to get that player before they jump into conversations to get guys such as Jarrett Allen, right? They're eager to go get a guy benefiting so much to the Cavaliers, a guy that's essentially an all-star. Putting the playoff performance and the playoff doubt aside for a minute, a guy that has done and been big for these guys to win the games they've won. Lakers fans feel they are in the mix for guys like Jarrett Allen. When Cavs fans, and again, we just discussed that he is one of the movable players, but are the Lakers one of the teams that can move and take him? A lot of teams think they just have the right to go get him, but the Lakers especially, and I think it's clear here, I wonder if the Lakers could get Jarrett Allen in a trade. I don't think we have the assets, but it wouldn't be hurt to try. You don't have the assets. You're delusional to think you have the assets. We'll get into trade ideas in just a minute. First, quick word from a surprise guest who had this issue a year ago. For the Lakers, nobody. This is a real problem in the NBA right now with the Lakers. They're attached to every star, every name that can make a difference, everybody that you see as a possible opportunity for them to get better. However, when you break it down and say, okay, well, who would they give up? Who would the other team want? You can't really explain it too well. It's just not really an option when you're talking about guys like Jarrett Allen. Trae Young was discussed. Darius Garland. When I heard the Lakers were interested in Darius Garland, I thought immediately, there's nobody on the Lakers I want. There's nobody. They're not going to give up LeBron James, and they're not going to give up Anthony Davis, and I'm not interested in the rest of the players they have. So that's me last summer in the same discussion. Free agency last year, talking Jarrett Allen. Okay, talking about the Lakers wanting Jarrett Allen, the Lakers wanting Darius Garland last season. And again, the discussion flowed back to, you may want Jarrett Allen, and at that point, maybe we were more willing to give him up. I know there was Brandon Ingram for Jarrett Allen trades, but what do you have to give as the Lakers to get Jarrett Allen? Anthony Davis now gone. I would have considered that. The only other trade option I've thought about in this little group here, is Austin Reeves, right? Under contract for 2 more years. We've seen him play really, really well. Austin Reeves, obviously a good player. And how often do you think if you asked a Lakers fan, yeah, just give us Austin Reeves, what's their response? They're going to spit their drink out. They're going to go nuts. Austin Reeves, you can't have Austin Reeves. Why? Because you want to pair Jarrett Allen. You want to make a great player a part of your team, but you're not willing to give a great player or even a future great player up for Jarrett Allen. I think that's a big part of the discussion. So, just in case I went into the trade machine to kind of break this down a little bit, here's a good example. Austin Reeves and Jared Vanderbilt. This is $2 million over. Lakers can't handle it. They are too far over the luxury tax. They're into the second apron. It's the same with the Cavs. They can't take on a bunch of Lakers players. They're in the second apron. I swapped Austin Reeves for Dalton Connect. It would have been only $16 million because that's really all the Cavaliers can do. They can't take on a bunch of money. They have to dump money, and the Lakers are in the same position. Lakers fans don't know that, though. They don't understand. They're just delusional in thinking, like I said in the video, we want Jarrett Allen, we want Darius Garland, we want Trae Young. The problem with the Lakers is they aren't built from the ground up. They're built on the fly. They're just grabbing guys, grabbing anyone they can, hoping it'll work. They got Luka Doncic. I would have done the deal too. You kind of have to. But did they ever think to themselves, is this a fit? Is Luka a fit with LeBron? Is he a fit with Austin Reeves? No, we need a big. We're trading our big for Luka. You know, again, I would do the deal. I don't want to get into the Luka AD stuff, but I don't think the Lakers fans, I don't think the media associating the Lakers ever really break down their situation. Okay, that's the biggest thing for me first. I don't think Lakers fans realize that they can't just get whoever they want on a whim. You can't just have Jarrett Allen. Jarrett Allen makes $20 million a year and is locked up for 5 more years. Rob Pelinka can't just hand over a couple assets, not worry about the luxury tax, not worry about Koby Altman, who's also a playoff contender, mind you, and just move on with his day. And he got himself really a franchise center, a stable force at the 5, an all-star. Enough from the Lakers fans. Enough from the Lakers fans. You can drop down in the comments. Have you heard a Lakers fan do this to you before? I heard the Lakers are going to get blank. How? Well, I don't know. Exactly. I heard the Lakers are going to get this guy, that guy, the other guy. Well, they have to trade Reeves. Well, they're not going to trade Reeves. Who are they trading? You going to give me Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent, and Dalton Connect for Jarrett Allen? No. You're not. So I'm sure this has happened to you. I'm sure this has happened to you. Tag the delusional Lakers fan in your life in the comments. The other thing is I think the Cavs are at a point where they're just trying to decide. Again, you know, we talked about it in the last video because it appeared Chris Fedor mentioned that Allen and Garland are not untouchable. They are tradable. The franchise views them as pieces to move. Again, I'm trying to gauge people's interest. What do you guys think about Koby Altman shopping those guys? Do you trust him to make a trade? He's made a ton of trades in his Cavs tenure. Ton of trades. It all started with that 2018 trade deadline, and it goes to now. What do you think about Koby Altman making that trade? Where do you stand with Jarrett Allen? Are you okay at this point dumping him, mixing it up, and just moving on from him? Would a clean swap, Allen for Reeves, does that make you happy if they can figure that out? Drop down in the comments, let me know. We got way more to talk about, so be sure to subscribe to Cavs Digest.